Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here, and we are here to deep dive into another Tennessee Titans breakdown. Where in this episode, we'll be deep diving into head coach Mike Vrabel. So Mike Vrabel played his college career at Ohio State, played his playing career in 3 different places, that being the Kansas City Chiefs, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the New England Patriots. With Tennessee, it is a record of 9-7. They had a 563% winning percentage that year, a .563 win percentage. They were they went 9-7 again in 2019 with a 0.563 win percentage. In 2020, they went .688 with a 11-5 record. And in 2021, they finished with 0.706 with a 12-5 record, bringing his total to 75 games coached, 41 wins, 24 losses, with a total of .631. So in his time as head coach, the team has ranked in overall wins and loss. Alright guys, this is an analytics showing how many people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed. So if y'all could do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. It's free. If you can unsubscribe later if you don't like the content. But back into our regular scheduled Tennessee Titans breakdown. And overall wins and loss, they were 29th in Houston he was 29th in Houston as defensive coordinator. They were 13th in 2018. That was the year we missed the playoffs, I believe. Yes. In 2011, they were 11th. 2009, they were 11th. That was the year we went on our Kansas City Chiefs run. Our defense, our rushing was, we were 21st. No, we weren't. We were 3rd in yards, 2nd in touchdowns, 10 in attempts. In 2020, we were 2nd in attempts, yards, touchdowns, yards per attempt, and now as far as passing, we were really good our 2019 and 2020 campaign, but our 2021 saw a little bit of a drop off. Maybe because Derrick wasn't in there. That's where you can really go with that. Now, he started off his career as a coach in Ohio State in 2011, coached as the defensive line and defensive coach since 2013, then got a chance to come coach the linebackers at Houston, coached all the way up to defensive coordinator in 2017. Was offered the job as a head coach at Tennessee and has coached there since. He is now 47 years of age. He has employed guys that have got jobs like Matt LaFleur, Jim Schwartz, who's now our current seniors defensive assistant, and Arthur Smith, who is now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So he's brought in 2 head coaches into the mix, being Matt LaFleur and Arthur Smith. So let's get into how this defense and some of these new players are going to fit around what Mike Vrabel likes to do. So Vrabel really likes his smash mouth first down offense. That's where I really started to phrase it. A run the ball until you don't need to anymore. That's why I think you draft a guy like Hassan Haskins, because you want to not put so much on Derrick coming off of an injury. Hassan's basically Derrick but smaller. Like Hassan is 6'1", 220. Derrick is, of course, a bigger frame. He's 6'3", 240. Hassan would be your typical bigger back. And when you really look at our receivers too, we really don't have burners. We have first down, move the chains guys. Guys like Nick Westbrook. Guys like Robert Woods. Guys like Kyle Phillips. Guys like Des Fitzpatrick. You have guys that do have some speed like Racey McMath and Traylon Burks. But even in our tight end unit, we've got guys that are mainly move the chains guys like Jeff Swain, Austin Hooper. Chig's got some speed that he could show off. And even our offensive line, we've got some real smash mouth guys like a Ben Jones, Taylor Lewan, Nate Davis, Dylan Redunds. I'm happy with the pick of Nicholas Petfier, but our defense is really where Mike Vrabel shines, in my opinion, as a head coach, because this team's defense is insane. I personally think it's top 3 defense in the league when meshed together. Jeffrey Simmons is a top edge rusher in this league. Tierra Tart is probably one of the most underrated players on this entire defense, in my opinion. The way he can play in defensive tackle situations is insane. Danico was probably signing of the offseason last year for us. No, was the signing of the offseason last year. Harold Landry was a big sign to keep him signed. I like having David Long and Zach Cunningham, and having Monty probably be our third come off the bench linebacker. You have Bud Dupree, you have Ola Daney. Those two are going to be good. It's all our cornerback room is so much depth. Elijah Molden, Christian Fulton, Amani Hooker, Kevin Byard, Caleb Farley, Roger McCurry, Buster Screen, Chris Jackson, Theo Jackson. You have guys that are really, like, a lot of people put a lot of hate on Chris Jackson. For a 6th round, I think he was a 6th round pick. Hold up. For a 7th round pick out of the University of Marshall, he is not bad. Here, we'll look at some of his stats. No, we'll say that. We'll say that. But Vrabel really likes to have a smash mouth team. And that's what I think the players he drafted are. Roger McCurry is known for being a jaw corner, a sticky corner. That's why they named him Sticky Roger McCurry. Then you get a guy like a Hassan Haskins, who can be that breath, that savior of breath for Derrick. And you get a guy like Malik because you want to put Ryan in a position where he can work harder. Then you get a guy like Nicholas Petfier, who's dogging people at Ohio State, who Vrabel probably saw a lot of being a Ohio State alumni. Then you got a guy like Theo Jackson, who has really come under the wing of Kevin Byard. And so I think Vrabel knows what he's doing with his team, and that's why I think he is going to be in position to possibly win Coach of the Year again. Maybe not. But I really do believe he's one of the best coaches in the league. If you guys like this video, remember to hit a like button on it. If you really like it, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys have any Tennessee Titans recommendations for the Tennessee Titans breakdown, drop it down below. Later this week, we will be coming out with the Cortland Finnegan. Where are they now? Bye, guys.
Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Knees